waiting for me because I somehow forgot to do an event for today. I don't know what happened. I thought I did, and then I didn't see it on there. I'm really sorry. So I'm going to try to share it real quick because I forgot. Can't believe I did that. Oh, stop. Just share. Share. My groups. That one. Here I am. Oops. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to do that. So I totally and completely forgot to make an event. I don't know how I did that, but somehow it happened. So I'm sorry. Hi, Lady Raven Moon. Hello. Welcome, welcome. I know it does not look like Yule very much out here. It's 77 degrees here in South Texas. So hello and welcome. And your Yule, it probably looks very different from my Yule. So I am happy to be here, and sorry that somehow I totally and completely forgot to make an event. I don't know. I've been doing really well with making the events and everything, and nope, totally and completely somehow blocked it out. Like I didn't even realize that I didn't when I went to go live. I'm like, where's my live link thing? Yeah, didn't do it. So I'm sorry. But here we are. Welcome and hello, which is I. Hello and welcome. Today is the 11th day of Yule. I can't believe we're nearing the end. 61 degrees and sunny. Yay! Hi, Lee. We are nearing the end of the 12 days of Yule. We're almost there. West Kentucky is raining and 60. Hey, that's not bad. Hi, Stephen. Yeah, so I apologize that somehow I totally forgot to do the event and post it in the group. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. To the point where I expected it to be there when I started my live. I thought it was going to be there. So I totally thought I did it and did not. I think the heat got to my brain yesterday. That might be part of it. And it's awful hot. It's, 1 o'clock here and it's 77 degrees. So it does not feel like Yule here at all. Hi, Lori. So welcome to day 11 of Yule, which is Divination Day, one of my favorite days. I try to spend a lot of time with my tarot cards and with my oracle cards and doing like some stone scrying. If you have a good decent sized crystal collection, you can use them like doing bone readings and stuff. I also have my bone reading kit with me, but you can assign each crystal a different meaning and put them in a little sack and pull out a crystal and then do some divination that way. There's so many different ways to use divination. You don't have to have any tools at all. If you have nothing, you can do cloud scrying or snowflake scrying or water scrying or flame scrying. Or there's so many different ways to do divination that you don't need anything. If you don't have anything at all, you can still use stuff for divination. You can go outside and get sticks and write the ohms, spelled OGHAMS, the Druid way, the Celtic way of divining, onto the sticks for ohms. There's all kinds of cool ways to do divination. You don't need anything in particular at all. Pendulum work, yay! Oh, pendulum work. I love pendulum work too. I have to say, it's funny. So for me, I used to use my pendulum a lot more. And then I think something happened when I learned tarot that I became, I don't know if I would call it a tarot snob. Maybe, perhaps a tarot snob. But because tarot is my favorite form of divination now, I don't use my pendulum for a lot. I use it like if I've lost something, or yes and no, easy yes and no answers. But I don't use that as much as I used to anyways, for sure. So spend some time doing divination. I'm going to post, I have a whole bunch of New Year's tarot spreads. And we're going to talk today about tomorrow is the last day of Yule, and I'm going to post some stuff for the last day of Yule also. Some different New Year's spells that you can do, and to kind of set your year on the right path, maybe. So let's quickly talk about the 12th day of Yule, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve and is the final and last day of Yule. Can't believe Yule has come to an end. It's funny, when Yule started, it felt like Yule down here because it was cold. It is not so much. Does not feel a whole lot like Yule down here. 77, just whew. I posted a video last night of crickets because the crickets were so beautifully loud last night, and I thought this just makes it so hard to get into the Yule feeling for me, because it's so warm that it's I don't know if I could live down here all the time, because it's hard with the seasons are not the same for sure. Okay. So the 12th day of Yule is about tying up loose ends and preparations for the new year. If there's anything else that needs to be done for the new year, tying up all your loose ends, and then getting ready to perform some kind of pre-new year ritual, so that you start the new year out correctly, start the year out, on a good foot, and in the Celtic world, there's been a ritual called first footing ritual, which has been performed for a very, very long time, that I'm going to explain. And they used to set it up, just so you know. Let me explain it first. Okay, it's called first footing ritual. It happens every year at New Year's. Especially Scotland did a lot of this. Scotland was famous for the first footing ritual. Let me find. I don't. No, stop. No, go back. No, go backwards. Damn it, not that far back. Oh, that's because I'm on the wrong thing. Okay, here we go. First footing ritual. Ready? It's been a day, I'm telling you. Okay, so what would happen is, in Scottish and Northern England and a lot of the Manx folklore, the first foot is the first person to enter the home of a household on New Year's and is seen as a bringer of good fortune for the coming year, as long as they are the correct kind of person and they bring the correct gifts. So a lot of times, if you had a dark-haired son, hi Sherry, if you had a dark-haired son, you would send them around as the first footer. So they would bring these gifts, and people would invite them into their home as the first footer. So the first person into the home on New Year's was the first footer. And ideally, it would be a male, dark-haired person bringing these specific gifts. Ready? Gifts include a silver coin, which represents prosperity for the new year, shortbread, which represents abundant food for the new year, salt, which represents good flavor for the new year, coal, which represents warmth for the house for the new year, and a drink, usually whiskey, a little thing of whiskey, which represents a good cheer for the new year, to toast the new year in. So you would send your dark-haired son around with, many of these 5 things of coal and 5 little drams of whiskey and 5 little pieces of shortbread and 5 silver coins, and people would welcome them into their home as the first footer because it symbolized all the good luck and all the, like, you would have a good year if the first footer was the correct kind of person, which I know is kind of, it's kind of goofy and superstitious and stuff, but we always had fun trying to find someone who could come into the house as the first footer. And then, of course, coal. Can you find coal? And we used to, you can, like, bring in another heat source. So, like a little piece of wood, or I know I gave someone a little propane lighter once, because it was propane, and that's a heat source. So, be creative. What you did not want was a female, which, of course, heaven forbid you have a female come in, and also a light-skinned, light-haired person, especially a female. So a redhead female would be like, you'd have bad luck all year if you had a redhead female come in as your first footer. Oh, forget it. That would be horrible. So, but first footing is something that a lot of people still try to do. A lot of people will bake bread, and there's another tradition that, depending on what charm you get in your bread, which is great if you, bite on it and it's a silver charm, and that's lovely for your teeth, or if you swallow it and choke on it, they apparently didn't really care about that kind of stuff back in the day. But there's, so that's one of the rituals that you can do. But tie up loose ends. You want to go off with a bang tomorrow, meaning New Year's. So get everything in order and prepare to celebrate again to bring in the new year. Shortbread is a big deal, not only for the first footing, but it's a big deal. Hi, Krista. Hi. Good to see you. It's a big deal as a representation of abundant food and sweetness also in the house. Hi, Doug. Hi, that's okay. There wasn't an events page, Leanne. I'm sorry. Somehow, like, in my brain, I totally did an events page. And then when I went to go live, I was like, where's my live? Yep. Totally somehow did not make it. I don't know exactly how that happened, because I swear in my head I did. I think I was saying I'm going to blame the heat. I think the heat is melting my brain. Nobody's talking to you, Google. Be quiet. Okay, so today, Divination Day. Tomorrow is tie up loose ends and get ready to bring in the new year and on a good foot, either through the first footing ritual or through one of the spells. I have lots of different spells that I'm going to post, so you can do anything at all. I can't help but wonder what the origin of the type of person, right? I think if you think of it, started in Scotland. So I think that they made it difficult, because most of the people in Scotland are like a little bit more fair-haired and light-skinned and stuff. So I think they wanted to make it a little bit more difficult. Like, it wouldn't happen all the time. You actually had to search out the person to be the first footer coming into your house, and it technically was supposed to be, accidental, whoever happened to come in your house. But of course, then people wanted to make sure that they had the correct first footer coming into their house. So I'm sure they, hey, you have a dark-haired young man. If we, and then they would treat them with a drink or dinner, or, that the first footer coming in got presents, and here, come into my house, and thank you for bringing good luck throughout the whole year. So we're going to give you a good drink and toast and, some cookies and all kinds of stuff, because you were able to bring us good luck throughout the year. So that's my guess. I don't have anything to back that up whatsoever, but that's my guess anyways. So I'm going to be posting I have a ton of New Year's rituals that I will be posting, so that you can take one of those New Year's spells or rituals to do for yourself. I have this little gnat that's driving me crazy. Um, really? Come on. So that you can do one of those. I also found and copied the Norse. Remember, I told you there was a whole different tradition for the Norse 12 days of Yule. Well, I found a source for that and copied them down, and I will post them in the group just in case you guys want to incorporate any of that into your rituals. Really? You're going to come into my face while I'm trying to drink. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to kill it. Okay. It's 77 degrees here, so my brain is melting a little bit. Today, though, don't forget, is Divination Day, so pull out your tarot cards, have some fun. I will post, for today, I will post some different tarot spreads for Divination Day that you can try to do for Divination Day. Today is the last day that you can get in on my New Year's reading special. So if you're interested, make sure you message me for a reading. We're going to be doing an admin reading either tomorrow, or we'll have to see. If it's not tomorrow, I have to talk to my admins because oh no, we should be fine. We're moving the next day. So maybe if we made it the following day. We are going to another park for a week. So I hate to say we'll do the free readings on moving day just because sometimes we don't get in at a specific time and we have to like get everything out and ready and all that kind of stuff. You got the Wild Unknown Archetypes deck. Ooh, cool. I have that deck. I don't have it with me today or, out on the road, but I do have that deck. I have not delved into it very much, so you'll have to let us know how it works for you. I have heard that it's a really good deck, though, for sure. So, yes, so if anybody wants a New Year's reading from me, I have a special going on for New Year's readings. Otherwise, we will have a free reading day this week sometime. So, keep an eye out for that. I love our admin readings when we all kind of do a card and tell you what each card means for us, for you. And I almost every year I have done a video where we talk about what this year coming up, what your card is for this year coming up, your card of the year, which I have not even figured out for me yet this year. Have you figured out yours, Stephen? I know Stephen does it every year too. And I think yours and mine were the same last year. I think yours and mine are usually the same. I can't remember. So I'm almost afraid to look because they've been not so wonderful. It is Mercury retrograde. I will tell you, my Mercury retrograde started out horrible. It's not, but it's not horrible. I shouldn't say that. It's just technology is not doing wonderfully for me. But other than that, it's been not terrible. So hopefully it'll be okay for you. It is Mercury retrograde until, oh goodness, February something, I think it is. I have to post for it. So I will come on tomorrow at the same time, depending on method, Lovers or the Devil. Oh, let's take Lovers this year. Let's do Lovers. We'll leave the Devil on for another year. Oh, don't you wish you could do that? It's this kind of year. This is what I decided. So I will come on tomorrow and say, Happy New Year to you all, and hello, and we'll talk about it. Same time, same bat channel, and I will actually make an event for it, I promise, when we get off here. And I keep meaning to, I have to pull out my decks and do a, because I want to be selling some of my decks. We really need to make some money. All of a sudden, we kind of are like, oh shit, we've got to make a little money for a little bit. I did get a bike, so I'm going to make some money that way, believe it or not. I'm going to be bike riding. I have a superstition, who I am with New Year's, I will stay with all year. Ooh, I like that. That's a nice superstition. So make sure you're with somebody you actually like and enjoy their company, right? All right, we will see you tomorrow, same time then. Happy Yule again, and tomorrow is the last day of Yule, so enjoy it. Do some divination today if you can. Pull out your cards, pull out your pendulums, do some kind of divination. Bye, guys. I love you.